Hi YouTube, it's Queen Pam Elon QP. I thought I'd show my face on the last day of 2022. Yep, we've made it to the last day of 2022. Heard this morning that Barbara Walters passed away, so I'm glad to have made it to the last day of 2022. And before we go down to my craft desk, I just wanted to wish you all a prosperous 2023. You guys know what these boxes are, don't you? This box contains a whole lot of happy, and it does. It's from MFT. I have already opened it. I've already played with all my friends that are in this box. But let's get into it. And then I'm going to stamp out some things because I don't think you can really see it until you see it stamped out. And that would be these. This is thick and thin background, a touch of texture background. Yep. And romantic script. I don't even have to look at the back of them. They came with these on them. I took them off and I save them because they make great palettes. Or if you have something that you don't want it to stick to anything else so that you can pull it up, these. So we'll stamp these out after we go through the box. I got, well, let's start back at the beginning of this journey. Some months ago, MFT offered a gift card purchase at a discount. And I took advantage of that, and I've been saving it for such a time as this, the after Christmas sale. So just about everything in this box was on sale. So this is paint strokes. Beautiful examples of swiping your ink through one of these and layering it for a quick and simple background to a card. Quick and easy birthday background with the little highlights also for the balloons. And it is big balloon stencil. And then pretty much, well, no, we'll get to it. Happy birthday with an outline. And then I believe everything else in here is Jennifer McGuire's fault. She showed a video of this card kit, Crafty Hands card kit. Let's get into it. And I think I'll start with the inspiration sheet. So you got the clear stamp set, many messages and more. And there are some really many messages on here. You see those by the U? Tiny, tiny, tiny to fit some of the dies that come in this kit. So you'll have things that you need for here. That one of them says embossing powder, glitter, thanks, happy, from us to you, my sweet friend. Let's celebrate, make me smile. And the dynamics in here, crafty hands, die cuts and scraps. Trying to get it. So this is die cuts and scraps. I think to use with scrap paper, but I think that's the die cuts and scraps. Yeah, because it looks like you die cut it out, a flower, and then you have all these little scraps. Coffee, cupcake. And then this one is paper goods out of the kit. And it makes an envelope and I guess papers. And then you got all these colors, pardon me, of cardstock. I won't know their names as I'm calling them out, so I'm showing them to you, and then we'll do a flip through. Excuse me. The first thing I wanted to look at was this heavyweight. This vellum has to be like 110. I mean, that's how you can see through it still, but this is heavy. So next time I go to MFT, I'm gonna need to order some of that white. And their cardstock is on par with paper tray ink for those of you who like paper tray ink cardstock like I do. It's a similar thickness. I just chose to make paper tray ink my color palette. But I do see some colors in here that I don't see at paper tray. So I may also have to put this in with the next order as well. I almost thought that was the cardboard because that's the color it is. And then this is a really good black Rena, just saying, MFT. Oh man, that's vellum. I've not seen any vellum this thick. Then they had some add-ons that you could buy all together. These three were all together. Couldn't get the discount on these because they were the new things. And this one is tools of the trade. Let's see scissors. Let's see a paintbrush. There's a Copic marker, uh, a dauber, embossing powder, some other things. Just add paint, paint palettes of all kinds, and a brush and tube of paint. Different tips to put on the brush. Creature comforts, eyeglasses, tea, coffee, tea bag. This looks like words, so you're texting. So I think a cell phone. And this one is called Crafty Friends. Consider yourself carded. This card is worth $8,700. You're priceless. When in doubt, just add glitter. Yes. And then this one is called Hand Stamped Original. What sold me was P.S. I didn't lick this envelope. And you can get a look at some of the other sayings. And that is what came in my MFT box, along with their signature jelly bean. And we're going to stamp out these so you can get a really good look at them. And I'm going to do them in some waterproof ink on tissue paper so that I can use it in my collage. Let me get set up. Okay, I know I should take out the black, but this um, tissue paper is so thin, I'm not going to do that. So we're starting with MFT thick and thin. I always write on the back of them whose it is and where I got it. And this is Ranger Archival Black. And I thought in any color you could make your own kind of cardstock for a card. And there you have it. Probably should have put cardstock under there so that you could really see it, or so that it would really stamp better. Yeah, and I saw this imperfection on the stamp. I'm gonna have to maybe talk to MFT because I don't want to see that imprint when I do it on cardstock. And that is actually on the stamp. All right, let's put this down. And I have a piece of tan tissue, and we will stamp it again. So I didn't see that it was a second when I bought it, so we'll see. Yeah, this one, it needed that little bit of something something under it. But on cardstock, it'll be great. And now I don't see the imperfection in the actual stamp, so I'm okay with that. So maybe it was some oil or something that was on the stamp, and I'll be real good with that. Let's clean up and then get the other one. Okay, this one is a touch of texture. I actually can say it. And there you can see it. The touch of texture looks like linen. And on the tan. But in any color ink pad that you have, this would be pretty, especially if you wanted to do like a tone on tone. This one is Romantic Script. A sucker for script stamps. So much so I had to check to make sure I didn't already own this one. She could not think of Darcy's. Okay, so maybe it's Jane Austen. Okay. And on the tan. There we go. So that's another Christmas haul that is starting to come in. Be blessed in the new year. I'll leave you in the hands of the Creator. Bye bye.